Hey everyone, it's me. Yeah, I fell in love with this hat. I stole it from someone, actually kind of got it as a gift, but it's the same thing. So I'm gonna wear it a lot. I know it doesn't match my shirt, but just you know, I don't look as good without the hat. It's just plain and simple. Maybe I do, I just dropped it. Today at lunch was a very interesting lunch. My friends and I were talking about acting. And some of us are really good actors, slash actresses, and some of us suck at it. Well, we were talking about the different types of acting, you know, good, bad, horrible, and this is what we came up with. Good actors are like this. Ugh. Bad actors are like this. Ugh. Horrible actors are like this. Ugh. Horrible, 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 super bad, you know, they shouldn't even be in the acting career, are like this. Ow, my foot! Ah! Ah, I think you broke my kidney! Oh, my lasagna, it's bleeding! It's just, it doesn't work like that. So we were doing that during lunch and stuff. And then I decided, since my friend was eating and not talking, I should make sound effects to, like, boost up the moment, So we take a bite of his whatever he has here, home, and I go, ah! And then he just stopped and he looked at his food. He looked at his food, and then he looked up at us, and he continued chewing, and I was going, help me, help me! Of course, I was turning towards my friend Jenny, awesome person, who's going to get a YouTube account, sure, make sure you look it up, blah, blah, blah. Sorry for my mess up, I can't talk today. So I was facing towards her talking, blah, 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 and my friend over here, which I'm not going to say his name because he's going to be totally embarrassed, he just keeps cheering and I'm making all these sound effects, and then he just starts busting up laughing and everybody was in tears. I was basically rolling on the floor laughing so hard because it was funny. And then I became thirsty. So I went to the next table over, like a little bit later, and one of my other friends, RJ, was, no, not RJ, scratch that. RJ's friend Mick was there. Yeah, that's right. And so I went and like, Mick, I'm going to steal your pop. He's like, I want it. And I went and opened it, and it spilled everywhere on my hands. See, I'm wearing like half sleeves so it didn't get on my shirt. I was like, why do you do that? When you open an exploding pot, you hold it away from... I got a phone call. I'll be right back. Hold on. Oh, I did not record any of that. Well, I just was telling a story, and I guess I didn't record any of it, so I'll continue with my own story. Why is it when we open a pop, that was sugared up, we all go, it's snotty, it's gonna get everywhere. You don't do that, people. That's not okay, just, if it's gonna get everywhere anyways, you might as well open it and go, oh, it's exploding everywhere. Oh, jeez, I just spilled it. It's getting everywhere else. Oh, jeez, I just spilled it on you, sorry. I just dumped the bottle on. That's what you're supposed to do with the exploding pop. Not go, because you just look stupid. I mean, you're going to get it on the person next to you who had nothing to do, they were just talking, eating their food, yum, 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 and then all of a sudden, all covered in pop. No, I hate that. It's just so rude. So... I think that's where I left off. If not, you just totally missed out on a story. I have to think, because there's something that happened today, and I forgot, which was I remember. So, we have an annex, which is like different classes, like language classes and everything, and then there's a path, and then there's like a thing that covers the path. It's like, just like a little thing, no sides, so you can just like go off the path, loop through the poles if you want, if you feel the urge, and then you go to the high school. Well, it was in the morning, and I was wearing high heels, and I looked at my boyfriend, I'm like, Nick, he's like, no. I'm like, please. I got the little puppy dog face. He's fine, and he carries me, and then I went back on the floor with my feet, and I slipped, and I fell backwards, and I walked forward 2-step, turned, I slid, and I kept on walking like nothing happened. It was quite entertaining. And then after the pop thing, I'm skipping around stories. I have a short attention span, so I just think of this now. after the pop thing, I like went to make a quick escape. You know, I wipe all the pop stuff on this kid's Mick shirt. You know, like you can have your pop back. And I just walked and I slid, and I turned it into like I went, boom, and I kept on walking. So it was more like, and it was entertaining. It was. And then in history, by the way, did you guys know that I have a Canadian teacher teaching American history? It is quite an entertaining class. My teacher's awesome, don't get me wrong, but I find it ironic and funny that someone non-native to the history of America, the U.S., you know, woo, states, is teaching us about it when he's not a master on it. But it's fun because we learn about Canada. And do you know that we don't learn about Australian history? I like Australia. They have kangaroos and other marsupials that I do not know the name of, except for koalas, which are not called koala bears because they're not bears. Anyways, we were sitting in history, and me and my friend Cody, we were making all these weird noises, like, we just do that. That is our pastime. And then Mr. Bell's like, guys, working, la la la, and we're just like, we started working and making funny noises, and then we just go back to making funny noises, and he drew this mask, and it looked like one side, if you turn it up, there's flames for hair, and then eyes, and then a smile, and a nose. But if you turn it upside down, it looked like he had a beard, a frown, a nose, and eye. And it was just pretty cool. And then I drew like earrings on it. I figured out my camera keeps stopping on me, like running out of film or something. When I put it together, it'll look better. Well, I think I should end it now because I think I'm talking too much. So I'll tell you guys more about my day tomorrow. That's about it. Bye. Take these voices away from here.